Today we're demonstrating the new email functionality in Pracflo. So to start off, I'm just composing an email here as per normal using a Pracflo email users function and click send. Once the email's been sent, if we go into settings, click on email history, this is a new option. Here you'll see our email queue. This is a list of all outbound messages from your Pracflo account. This is a new feature designed to allow you to have extra visibility on the status of your messages. You will see there's a number of different delivery statuses available here. Pending relates to the email I just sent. So you can see that pending basically means that it is still sitting on our server and has not yet progressed to the delivery server. Whilst the email is in pending state, you can click the options button and hit cancel sending. This will delete the message and it will not proceed with delivery. Once the email has changed status to sending, as per the second example here, you'll note that you are now unable to cancel the message because the email has commenced its journey to the final delivery destination. In the third option, the third row here, we will see delivery status of delivered. So this is what occurs when the email reaches its final destination server, the recipient server. And you'll also see here we've got an opened column. So if the user has opened that message, the question mark will change to a green tick. Please note this is not 100% foolproof. Some email clients will not report back the opened status, particularly if images are blocked or other security functions are in place. So it is an indication only. It is completely normal to see the question mark icon remain after a message has been opened based on the user's settings and email program. On the fourth row, you will see a bounced flag. This message has failed and has not reached its destination. You will also be notified of any bounced messages via email. So you can see in this example, the first or oldest message I sent down the bottom bounced. It was then followed up by an email which went to myself, and that one was delivered successfully. So that was a bounce email that came to myself. The change with the new Pracflo system is any bounces will be returned to the sender of the message directly. In previous releases of Pracflo, the bounce email would always go back to your clinic address that is in settings, so the master email address for your business. That has changed, so it will now go back to the individual user's email address. If you want to see server logs, click the options button. So for this bounce message, for example, you can see message delivery logs. This is raw server data on what has occurred during the email transaction. So clicking on this, you'll see a heap of information, but effectively what we're looking at here, we can see some helpful information to tell us user unknown, which indicates the email address was incorrect. If you do not understand what you're seeing in this screen, bearing in mind it is raw server data, it may not make much sense to you, please copy and paste all this data in an email to Pracflo support. Similarly with delivered messages, you are able to go in and see the status of that particular message. If the email is in progress, you will be advised to return back and check shortly. Refreshing the page, you can see that message has now been delivered. So if I look at its logs, it basically tells me the message was delivered, what time it was delivered, and to which server. So in this case, I can see message received. That message has now been delivered to the recipient server. If it does not appear in their inbox, they can check the spam folder. If it is still not there, it is a problem with their mail provider. So that's an overview of the Pracflo email system. One last feature I will show you is the resend option. So if you click the options, there is a resend message option here. By clicking that, you will be regenerating the original message and it'll be placing it back in the queue for delivery. You can't edit the message, it'll resend it as is. This will not work if you have an attachment. So for a quote or an event medical plan, for example, that email would contain an attachment. Once we send the email and it is delivered from our server to the recipient server, we no longer keep the attachments saved on our server. So you will not be able to resend an email with an attachment. We are currently looking into feasibility on storing attachments for a limited time to allow you to resend them. That will be potentially available in the near future. And that is all. If you have any questions, as per usual, please contact us, hello@pracflo.com, or via our website. Thanks for listening.